What up, my man?
We're back.
We're back. We're back, and it's Tuesday, and that's all I got.
That's
all I got in that
statement. Much else. I mean, we've just been so busy. Like it's insane.
I feel like that's all we ever talk about, dude. Like you wait. These guys need to wait until they see like the product because there's so much going on behind the scenes.
I know. And it's none of it's done, but there's like a ton of stuff being built, but nothing's ready to show you.
It's like what does NextFish do? I don't know, man, but they're busy. They're busy. But no, man. So how's your day going so far? What you been up to today?
Not too bad, man. Just kind of woke up, sent the kids off to school, had a little lunch, and here I am. Did a little. Of course, me and you worked a little bit earlier before the show. Yeah. Hit the little lunch thing, and here we are, 1:00. Ready to talk about some crazy stuff. You got a lot of cool videos to show.
I've got some good videos lined up. I've got some
good stuff, funny stuff, as always. Is your lure going to make its way out into the light of day today? Is the freshwater sabiki rig rigged?
It is not rigged. No. But I'll tell you what I got something else. And you can hear it.
What is it?
This thing.
My goodness, that thing.
Look at it. I can't even fit it all in the camera frame.
The A-rig. Do you have the other one that's rigged up?
I've actually got it on a rod, and it's not in this room. But I've got some elite shiners on that. That's only got 3. This one has 7 freaking hookups on it. And I'm like, what am I going to do? And then I thought to myself, maybe I get 3 of the minis, right? The 3 of the little 3 minis and put it on the back 3 back here. So I've got like a longer, but I have trouble casting that one on the rod that I have it on. So I can't imagine. I'm not going to be able to cast this one. I'm going to have to literally probably lay it on the bank on the opposite side of the water and open my bail and walk all the way around and then just reel it in because there's no way.
Get it going.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, if I don't catch anything on it, I'd be really upset.
That would be depressing. Like how many hooks would you have at that point? Like 30? If you could, how many places can you connect a 3-wire one?
How many places can you connect a 3-wire?
Yeah, like if you took the big hog farmer and every place you could have put a hook on, you hooked like
21 hooks.
21 elite shiners shining.
Not only that, 21 elite shiners, but then you've also got
like 1,000 blades.
Yeah, because you've got the 7 from here plus the 21 from the others. So you're 28 blades deep.
Dude,
that's a big school of fish.
You are schooled up, my friend. You have
got the school of fish. That's the school of fish that's going to beat up whatever bass tries to get at it. They ain't going to try to mess with that. That's too big.
I don't know, dude. Or they're just going to come in for the kill. Like throw that thing in the shallows or something, or like over a brush pile, and they're going to see that and hear that, and they're going to be like, yeah, and just attack.
Has anybody ever tried throwing it in like the surf?
I don't think so. I've never seen it happen, but it probably would do great, right? Like little bait flickering and stuff.
Well, that's the whole idea, right?
Yeah, bait balls. Why? Yeah, dude, it'd probably kill in the surf. Seriously, on like a surf rod, and just throw it as far as you can. And we could probably reel it pretty fast too.
Well, dude, I mean, you don't need a lot of weight per line because like collectively you're gonna have, even if you use like 1/4 ounce, right?
Yeah, and you got 21 of them.
Well, I wouldn't do 21, dude. I mean, I would do this thing in the surf with the I don't know.
Just like a bunch of elite shiners, dude, or like any type of like swim bait or like a split tail or something would work, I would assume.
Yeah, I would want to go like elite shiner's good, but I would want to go like a dye dapper, getting more in that angling mullet. Yeah.
Yeah. And then just put like one crazy color in dead center. Like offset them.
Yeah, you could do like silver flash on all of them, and then just have like a neon orange or pink.
Yeah. Or like, what's your favorite? Mama's chicken.
Yeah,
that'd be clean. But I've never seen an A-rig thrown in the surf. I think it would get hit, dude.
Is it a thing? It's got to be a thing. I've only ever seen people throw plugs.
Right. Or like swim baits or something. Like I've never seen
like a bucktail jig or something like that.
Yeah. I've never seen that. And I bet it would work.
What if you had 2 bucktail jigs on the bottom here, right? And then back here you've got your elite shiners, and up top you've got your 2 big dye dabbers. You go all out.
Stuff going on.
You go all out.
You could do a tremendous amount of options with that thing.
100%.
I'd go straight dye dappers, like the straight dye dappers.
I think straight dye dappers smart. You
like
could run definitely want to do jig heads.
Yeah.
You could run them weedless, but
no, jig headed up. Yeah, I jig headed up, 1/4 ounce dye dappers out the back.
Well, if you run 1/4 ounce jig heads on all of them, that's 1 ounce, 1 3/4 ounces. You may want to go. You may want to go 1/2 ounce for surf.
Think a little more to keep it in the surf, like keep it in the water.
Yeah, you want.
Yeah, it's gonna have some rise to it, won't it? I would assume. I don't know.
Maybe you do 1/2 ounce on the bottom, so you got one there, and then the back 3 can be,
super light.
Maybe 3/8, and then the top 2 can be 1/4.
I don't know, but now I'm curious. Now I want to hit the beach with one and see what happens. I'm assuming it'll get tore up, right? In a good way, like I thought.
It would have to.
Yeah, and it's strong wires, but who cares? Because we're not there yet, and you don't have a rod big enough to throw that yet, do you?
No. I'm looking. I'm like, nah.
Nah. You could probably get away with like a 4K on like a 7.5 foot spinning setup, right?
Dude, you would want 8 foot at least to throw that.
It's freaking like. Yeah.
You would want 9 feet to throw that thing, dude.
I was gonna say I have an 8-foot rod that old Dave made for me. It was for big swim baits and A rigs, honestly.
Nice.
And I just don't have a reel for it. I need to get like a 300 size reel. It's a casting setup, so I need like a Tranks or something, right?
Right.
With some line. Like I don't know. I don't even know what else I would throw. Like I need a reel with a lot of line.
Could you imagine with like that setup, but with like a Miradine on it instead, with like single hooks on it? Take the trebles off, put all single hooks on the Miradines. You think it would
straight Miradines? No, that thing would probably. Oh my goodness, dude! Could you imagine?
That'd be pretty legit.
Dude, they'd be freaking twerking back there. Maybe like tie like a leader and have one like super far out the back.
Dude, I didn't even think about leader possibilities.
Right.
Oh. Yeah. Yo, dude. Or you have this. Now, I saw a lure, and this is something that I thought about just now as we're speaking.
It's funny. They kind of right into play.
It's completely relevant.
Yeah.
You do that. You take your dye dappers, right? Or you take your elite shiners, small elite shiners, smaller bait ball. You put all them on there, and then you run one out the back.
But this is the one you want to run.
You run this top one coming out the back here, right there, and you run about what, a foot leader?
Probably about a foot, yeah.
8 to 12 inches, somewhere in there.
Yeah, get you a good 50-pound leader in case you get something big.
And then you run something like this. I want to know if anybody's ever seen anything like this.
Yeah.
It's from a reputable brand, so to speak, but I've
Simply
never
clip the trebles in here, and when you hook a fish, the pike will throw the trebles out, which means you'll be attached directly to the fish by the trebles, and the fish will not get away.
Now, see, here's my thought process. This is made for pike. Why wouldn't it be for tarpon or other larger fish?
It would stand up for sure. It would stand up for sure. Because pike are freaking crazy, right? I've never caught one. I mean, I've caught like chain pickerel, but that don't count.
Pike are nuts.
Yeah,
they go hard in the paint.
That's like a different look on the spool tech, like a different take on the same principle almost.
Yeah.
Is it a line through, or does it just drop off the lip of that?
I didn't get a whole picture of it, but it does look like it goes through right here, right? Because otherwise, where does the freaking lure go?
Yeah, like what? How does it
you
stay
get one
on?
good strike and that's it. You're done.
It's gone. It just flies off. That is a huge lure, though, and apparently pike are aggressive. That's a bucket list fish.
Well, if you look at the silhouette of it, maybe you throw the Miradines on it
and have that chasing it, right?
Silver slash Miradines, and you've got the blades going. I mean, you've got a whole little school of
stuff, right? I think you do the Miradines and just go for it, and that you got like a $90 setup going.
So this thing is called the Harvester, right? It's literally called the Harvester.
So it should harvest a bunch of stuff at once.
It should, yeah. I mean,
you should.
You'll be
with the Andrew's setup with the Miradines, you should be able to get about 9 fish per cast.
Dude, yo, okay. So take that. Short answer, I would fish that, but that's not really why I brought it in just then. But here's the deal. What if you've got this, right?
All right.
What's one thing that I am known for, Joe?
Drop shotting.
What if you drop shotted it? Think about it. But you drop shot it, right? But instead of having like suspending or sinking lures, instead of having suspending or sinking lures, you throw topwaters on it, floating lures.
What? How?
Tell me I didn't just break the code.
Dude, I don't know. Dude, now that one, most of your stuff I can get behind, but I don't know how that one would even work. Would you have like spooks like floating up like this? Like instead of them sitting like this in the water, it'd be like just, and then.
Dude.
What if it was a buzz bait, just a collection of spread out buzz baits?
Or like you just run a buzz bait on these top 3.
And spinner baits on the bottom.
Oh.
God. Dude, the A-rigs are just endless. None of them would probably work. It'd probably be way too much crap going on. The fish would probably spook every fish in the pond and or lake.
That's my thought process. Like, what happens when it hits the water? Like, I'm like, dude, it's an eruption.
Insaneness.
It's an eruption altogether.
I'd want to try it for peacock bass because they don't really give a damn. Like, the more commotion you make, generally the more curious they get.
Yeah.
Peacock's a good fish to try weird stuff like that out. Like if you're going to be noisy or like a noisy entrance, try some peacock bass fishing. They'd probably come to it.
Well, I would imagine it'd work good for like pike or muskie as well. Now I don't know that thing would hold up to pike or muskie.
Probably not. I'm sure they make some that would, but I mean, I think they'd like it to be a huge presentation, a huge presence that they can keen in on. Now, are pike? Which ones are the more hard ones to catch? The muskie, right?
Muskie is a fish of 1,000 casts. Yeah.
What's the difference? Like why? Like
they're just a lot more, I guess.
Smart.
Yeah. Well, pike are aggressive. Muskie are aggressive, but pike are like mean, right? Muskie are very, very vigilant with everything going on.
And the pike are more like little piranhas.
Yeah.
Of the pikes or the muskies.
It's a pike. I mean, like chain pickerel, you've got
I hate
different levels of pike, different levels, different species.
What did he say? A lot fewer of muskie than pike. I wonder why that is. Are they a more delicate fish?
I don't know.
Oh,
no, pike are very prevalent. I mean, they're everywhere.
He's only caught 4 muskie in his whole life. Interesting. So the muskie are the ones. Like that's what you want.
That's what you want. I want a tiger muskie. Have you ever seen those things?
No. Shoot one up. I want to see what a tiger muskie is.
Hold on a second. Tiger muskie are legit. Like they're pretty fish, dude.
Really?
Here's a great one. Let me get this. I don't know who this guy is, but shout out to him for a freaking awesome catch.
What are they here in the States?
Tiger muskie? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any like
look at the coloration on that thing.
Holy smokes. It's like a tiger. I can only imagine what that thing looks like in person. Caught 1 tiger and 3 regular. Dang.
JB, you didn't even mention tiger earlier. Get out of here.
Look at here. Have you heard of Tiger King?
I have heard of Tiger King. That's awesome, dude.
That is pretty freaking cool.
41 inches is a monster. I know, like, just like redfish down here, like 50 inches is that mark you want to hit for like the bull series. And I know
for like
legendary, like everybody's after that prized 50.
50 is the same thing for muskie and stuff.
Yeah.
God, I want a 50 tagger muskie now. But like,
so very territorial.
Like I could go on a trip for a week targeting specifically these muskie and might not catch one.
Oh, 100%.
Would probably not catch one, right?
I'm just saying, like, how cool would like a miniature one of those look in an aquarium?
Epic, dude. And you keep it nice and clean and like, let the colors
have like
the fish.
If you had like a 1 foot one or a 1.5 foot one, you probably have to have like 200 gallons.
Yeah, right.
Easy.
Oh man. Interesting. I didn't know nothing about those species.
Oh, dude.
But I want to. Oh, they got them as close as Virginia.
I'm down for a trip to Virginia.
For just a
man, I don't know, but I'm down.
The crazy thing is, it's like, it's only to be put in reaching distance. Like, there's not like, it's almost like bass fishing. When you come to Florida, if you come to Florida and you're going to fish maybe 3 out of the 7 days you're going to fish, you're probably going to catch a decent sized bass, right?
Right.
Like if you really focus in, you spend a good 6 hours on the water for 3 days, you're going to get your bass. This is not the case with these fish, though, right? Like you could spend all week 24/7 fishing for them and may not catch one.
Yeah, and the worst part is you'll get like follows and things like that, and they'll come right up to the boat, and then you got to do that whole figure 8 thing, which boggles my mind because you're like looking down at them, they're looking up at you, and you're just like,
yeah, like is there like a method to it? You just like don't move, but just like move your wrist, like. But then the rod's giant, so you gotta like, right?
You got some weight behind it, and you got the tip of the rod in the water. It's like honestly, how many rods get broken doing that? Like I can only imagine.
How many hearts get broken? Like how many people have almost caught one, right? Like, oh, I don't know.
I've almost caught like 90 of them, but then I wake up. It's like that nightmare that just recurs itself.
Yeah, dude, that would really suck. That would be an experience though. Like you would feel accomplished as hell after catching one, dude. Like, could you imagine? I don't know. We got to figure that out at some point in our lives.
I want a muskie. I want a sturgeon. I want a clown knife fish, and I want a freaking lingcod.
The big like dragon looking ones.
Yeah, that are all like blue inside, bluish green.
Blue meat. Yeah,
dude,
I want one. I want a big one. I want like a big nasty one. Like they look really
slimiest. Yeah, I just give me all the slime. I don't care.
Yeah, slime me up. I want one of those. I still want a rooster fish, and I really want a golden dorado. That's been on my list for a very long time.
Golden dorado, I could see that.
Yeah, but I don't want it. I know a lot of people fly fish for them. I want to catch them on like a popper or something, like on spinning setup or something, like our casting gear, and try to battle them out that way. I've seen a guy do it. He takes big old like 4Ks and 5Ks out there and throws like jack poppers for them and just murks them, dude. They're like, he's catching 2 at a time. Like those fish are so aggressive, man. I got to get a golden dorado before I go. But
dang it, man.
And a rooster fish. That's like in my backyard. I could take a trip to Miami, probably be out 90 miles and get one.
Right.
So that's a doable one compared to flying to South America or wherever I need to go for these dorados.
No. Well, listen, let's cut to a break. And when we come back, I want to talk about fishing near pads. I want to talk about, I've got not a Marin scenario, but
it's a funny Marin.
It's hilarious.
This is a funny Marin.
But this one near the pads is definitely, we're talking about heartbreaking. Like,
yeah,
this is a heartbreaking because I could tell that it was a great fish, 100%.
Yep. So let's go to the break, and then we'll be right back, and we'll bring that up for you guys.
Things you let me see.
Such a sick commercial.
Dude, it's absolutely sick.
I watch it sometimes just to watch it. Is that weird?
I do.
Okay.
I do. And actually, okay, hold on a second. Before we get into this one, I got to show you a video for a power pole scenario. Guys, take a look at this. Do you see what's on the front of that boat? Did anybody get that? That's all I'm playing of it.
I got it. I saw a logo up there.
You saw the logo?
I saw a logo up there.
I've seen it in person. I've been on a boat with it.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
And?
They're legit, dude.
Yeah.
Totally legit.
Play it one more time, and then we'll leave it at that.
Play one more time.
Play one more time. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Quit yelling at me.
I'm not yelling. Somebody yelling in the comments? Who's yelling? Look at the front. Look at the front. All right, get it off. Get it off. Get it off. Get it off. That's it. That's all you guys get.
Worst thing is I don't even know if I was supposed to play that.
Well, it's played.
It's on TikTok.
It's
so
on TikTok.
I was like, I'll play it, but like,
yeah, we are bringing attention to the brand, so that's all we're going to say. It's out there, PowerPole. If you don't want it out there, it is.
Yeah,
so,
so, Kurt, somebody messed up.
Yeah, somebody.
somebody saw somebody with it, and I couldn't tell. I want to know what kind of boat that was.
I was gonna say, or it's about to say, it's probably a select few boats that have this right now.
There's only like 2 boats.
I was gonna say somebody's.
Oh no, that's a different boat. Okay, that was all. That was all.
Someone's Gorilla Tape came off the logo there, but
yeah, no, but they're legit, dude.
Dude, everything Powerful does is legit, guys. So if you guys are looking for that shallow water anchor, you're gonna want to go Powerful. They got that new system coming.
Charge?
Yeah, that's coming. That's going to be a game changer.
Charge is ready, dude.
Yeah. So if you don't have that in your boat,
as far as battery management, power management, like it's a whole different ball game.
It's gonna take a lot of pressure off you guys. It's going to make sure that you get back to the boat dock every single night for sure.
Yeah. No.
You'll never have that worry ever again with that system ran through your boat. They got the paddles for the back too. I mean, what else do you want, Powerful? So that's what you want.
So let's get into this real quick. This is
back to heartbreakers.
This is a heartbreaking situation.
But it's also a learning experience for this young man.
100%. And
this is what you get.
Like, it's weird for me because I came up in saltwater. Now, I bass fish when I was younger, but I was never like knowledgeable on technique, application, or anything like that, let alone the setups that you use. My dad was, but I wasn't. I was too busy doing what on the boat, jumping off, scaring all the fish away. But this is a lesson that I feel like if you came up through saltwater and you started bass fishing, you probably don't have to learn it as hard as if you start bass fishing, because generally speaking, you are braid all the way in saltwater. Braid with a leader is the way that so many people for castability reasons, things like that.
Yeah, it just is what it is. Yeah.
Pay attention to what's on this guy's reel. Look at the scenario where he's casting. I would be so afraid. I would be so afraid.
Look at that
oil. Good fish there, obviously. He casts out. You can hear the tension in the line too.
Oh, there we go. Oh my God.
Look at this. Look at this. You can see where it jumps off the bank and hits it. Hold on a second. Watch it. Boom.
I'm shooting out.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Oh.
Now, it's hard to say what size bass that was because I know for a fact the 5-pound bass is really strong. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say it's got to be at least 4 or 5 pounder,
right?
Minimum.
To pull through like that, yeah. I mean,
and the way that rod bent it had some weight to it.
Well, keep in mind it had weight, and then he had the
pads.
The pads on it because he went through those pads. He didn't go around them.
But what did he use? I mean, it's all.
What's that?
Hold on. I want to see this one more time.
Boom.
Oh, there we go.
Good Lord. That had some
It's,
size.
it's almost like that fish knew what he was doing.
Mhm. They
Did
do.
you see
Bass
him turn
know.
left there real quick to cut through?
Dude, bass know. And like, see, this year I really experimented with fluoro, straight fluoro on a lot of my techniques that I generally wouldn't throw fluoro, including flipping, and I flipping pads and reeds and stuff. I haven't broke, man. I haven't broke yet. So what if he was using like 10-pound fluoro? Like he's screwed. But I mean, I'm throwing 20-pound fluoro,
Right.
flipping to 20 pounds, and I'm okay. That being said,
yeah.
I'm also doing this from a boat where I can pull it out of the pads. Like bank fishing is a little bit different, right? Because you at some point you're gonna have to drag it through the crap that you're casting over. I'm pulling it directly out of the crap, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, there's that too, but definitely braid. If you can get away with braid and your water's a little dingy and tainted, throw braid. It's stronger,
No, 100%. 100%.
It really is. I just wanted to experiment, like I said, and I went fluoro on a lot of things. I generally throw braid on, even like rattle traps. I generally throw braid. Spinner baits, I've always thrown braid because I like to throw them in pads, through pads. But I found that I can get away with throwing fluoro too, and as long as I up it,
Right.
at least 17-pound fluoro, if not more. Because I've had 5-pounders really scare me on 20-pound fluoro.
Yeah.
So
now, here's another video of a guy having a hard time, and I don't know if it's it's not the line obviously because he gets the fish in, but it's the rod. But it's like another scenario where it's like near heartbreak, and like the thing that bothers me about this, like personally, is like he gets the fish in, and it's like a fish that you just wouldn't expect this stuff to happen on.
what?
Yeah, so he casts out.
Okay.
This right
I
here
don't
is
know what rod that is. What is it?
favorite reel.
I can't tell, dude.
What?
I don't know.
There you go, dude.
God almighty.
Rod broke. Right
Oh.
there.
Line just broke.
No, you're not, bro.
Nope, that line just broke.
Oh, the line broke.
Yep.
It wasn't the rod. Okay, okay.
Yeah, because I got him. I set the hook into him good. Yep,
The
right there
line
he is.
broke. Is that braid? What is that?
Oh, it's like white braid.
Was it a Veritas, JV?
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
I thought the Veritas
Get in here,
were
bro.
white.
They were
Get in
white.
here. Come here.
Dude, I'm trying to do that.
Come here. Come here. Got it.
See, this is a tiny little fish, right?
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
So, like, line is like a big deal. You've got to know what you need, so to speak, for every scenario. Obviously, it didn't look like he was fishing anything that required any special.
Like heavy
Treatment.
line or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just docks and stuff. I don't know. I found an older one. Gotcha. I found that you could kind of get away with fluoro in most cases. And this, again, that's just from my experience this year. And then I also know like sometimes the braid's not good. I found I don't like braid around if I'm fishing around like concrete pilings and stuff like that.
Right.
And a fish wants to rub that braid up against those pilings, I'm going fluoro, or at least on a leader, because you get a little bit more abrasion resistance. Same principle with saltwater. You got all the oyster beds, the mangroves, the bridges, the reefs and stuff. You got to have that abrasion resistance. But I mean, I guess it depends on what you're fishing too, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't really pay too much attention to line until the past couple of years, and then I really started dialing in like this requires mono this time specifically for this. And then
Right.
I'll use that same rod and re-spool it up with braid maybe the next time if I'm fishing closer to cover. I don't know. So know what you're fishing and make the adjustments. Line's going to cost you a lot of money if you want to be a successful fisherman. That's just get used to it.
100%. 100%. Now,
What you
this
got here?
video is insane. Okay.
Oh,
He's on a kayak, and
Oh.
I know his name, and I can't remember it for the life of me. Randy, you might know him. You might know who he is. He's a higher up with Hobie. Oh my God, it bothers me. I can't remember his name. But he was fishing on the bow of the kayak. We're going to start the video.
There's a double-digit fish right here underneath this log.
He
Oh my
sees
gosh.
the fish, and he sits there.
Oh,
he
no.
literally
Sitting
stalks
here.
this fish for a while, right? He's watching its behavior.
I
believe
think
there's
that's a
two.
male and female too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bedding season.
Oh, put them on the front of the kayak.
I think this is gonna be it.
Hook set, line snaps, rod breaks. I don't know. Jumps in, grabs the line.
No. 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 He deserves a trophy.
Dude,
That's epic.
he
dude.
decided to take the dive.
and won. Like,
Now let me ask you a question. He knew he was being filmed, right? Because they were filming something specific. He knew
Right.
he was being filmed. Would you, in that scenario, if you weren't being filmed, jump in?
not discrediting how awesome this was.
Right.
For one, that was not a double-digit fish.
No. And that could have been the male. I don't know. You know,
Right.
like, I don't know what he sees. So
For
let's
that
start the fish size.
For that specific fish, filmed or not, no.
Filmed or not.
Filmed or no, I'm not doing it.
Whew.
Now, if I like now, like you said, if the female and I knew I hooked the female, I'm going in. I'm glad you mentioned that because Thursday, me, you, and our guests are going to chop it up about me actually going swimming for a fish.
Good point, JB.
Oh, well, that's another. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, JB. Some sense. Get some sense on that.
That's also true. That's
Yeah.
also true.
Good comment there, David.
Well,
if it was a tournament,
well, let me ask you this.
Film
This
or
is a
not.
totally different topic. If it was a tournament, are there rules against you leaving your vessel? Wouldn't you have to be tethered?
I don't know. Yes, right.
Because most of the time you have to be tethered. I don't know if that would disqualify that catch or that fish or you. I don't know.
So I know some tournaments they would. I know for a fact they would.
Right.
You know, you got to be on your vessel. I know for boats at least. You know.
No, it wouldn't. You don't think it would? Has it ever happened to your knowledge?
Tournament
For boat,
rules.
yeah. Kayaks are a little different. So it's one of those things where, like,
I know I can speak on boats and do not leave your boat. Like, no matter
yeah.
what. I mean,
I don't know. But
take
that's
the L
just
boat.
crazy to me. That's just nuts.
I don't know, but not, if I wouldn't get disqualified, again, I know on boats I would, and I just wouldn't even risk it. You know, I just don't like risking the line. But in a tournament, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. There's money on the line. If I can get away with it, I'm going to do it.
Right.
Let's do the Karen Marin, not really a Marin thing, because what would you do?
This is a great scenario. What would you do if this gentleman or person or whoever it might be in a kayak decided to
do this,
come up to you and show you the features of what they got?
Yeah, like go ahead and just run it. What would you do?
Check this out, sir. This is in case my boat breaks down.
I mean, really. like at the end of the day, what would you do? Would you? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is, JB.
That's who we think it is. I don't know what I would do. I'd definitely whip the phone out. Like, this is great content. Like, this
That boat's epic. I mean, that's something we need to get for Dave.
Oh my god, dude! It does look kind of chill, right?
Check this out, sir. This is in case my boat breaks down.
Oh my god! I like how he's looking around, like, is this real? Like, is this really happening?
I'm just saying, like, at what point do you figure out that, like, it's got to be a joke? Yeah, that's fact. But we can dream, can't we?
Yeah, like there's a point where I would think that's a joke.
There's this little tiny pontoon boat called a gill getter. Have you ever seen one?
A gill getter?
A gill getter.
No.
It's a I want to say it's
a pontoon boat?
It's like a 10-foot pontoon boat, maybe an 8-foot.
Dude, that sounds kind of pimp.
And it's got a little kicker motor on the back.
Like a little
kicker
2-horse?
tiller.
Like a little.
Yeah,
What?
dude.
It's called a gill getter?
A gill getter.
How do I've got one kind of like that for.
I don't know. I don't know if I trust you, JB.
I don't know what he's really selling. Let's see. I gotta find one of these. Hold on now, guys.
I'm gonna show you one.
Gill getter pontoon. What?
Yeah, dude.
What?
They're legit. They're a real thing. I'm trying to find one.
10 grand for a brand new one.
What's the length on it?
This one I'm looking at?
Yeah.
Hold on.
This thing is sick.
It doesn't
This one's 12.9.
12. Yeah, mine's 12 flat.
This one's 12.9.
7 foot width. Electric motor, all aluminum. It can what? 20 horsepower on that thing? Good Lord.
200. What in God's name are you
No,
doing?
dude. Oh my God, dude! I can do anything I want to this. I can put what, bro? Do I want a gill getter now?
Dude, it's pretty legit.
And it's like it's a mini pontoon boat. What
Dude,
the
what is
hell?
this? What is this, JB?
Okay, it's brand new in the box. What did he send? What did he send you?
Yo.
Is it real? Is it like one of those little like pond raiders?
This is a heavy duty thermobonding. So it's inflatable.
What?
It's inflatable. Hold on, I'm bringing it
Maybe
up.
you would have the crazy setups here. Bring this thing up. Because I do have a lot of small lakes and ponds.
Bro, I would rock this.
Can I carry it?
I'm pretty sure.
Can I drag it? Like if I needed to?
Look at that thing.
I would totally pimp. I'd freaking ride on that thing. I'd totally ride out on that thing. Ah, gotcha. Dude, that thing's pimp.
I like
It's like a floating dock.
Dude, I bet you could throw like an air-cooled like 3 or 4 horse on there.
I'd be straight with this trolling motor, dude. It'd probably power you all day.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like I'm not gonna go like fish the chain or nothing in it. A stack, dude. He only wants 1,000 for it, guys.
Hey.
Local
You heard it
pickup
here.
only. What you guys want to do? Right here, Vector hooks.
Dude,
I know I want a gill getter. Dang it! I need to get 2 kayaks, a gill getter, a bass boat, a new truck. It's not too much money. It's only like.
I also want a jet ski to outfit.
Did you see how do you like the Sea-Doos?
The Sea-Doos with the freaking
The Kingfishers or whatever they call them. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
With like the cooler mounts and you can like the seat spins around 360 and you got a depth finder on it.
Dude, they're legit.
They're like 14 grand, but they are ready to go. And there's a trolling mode in it too.
Really?
You can plot like a chart and it'll troll you.
It'll steer and everything?
Yeah, like you could troll like the beach. Like if you're trolling like a drop or something, you just kind of watch your poles out the back and it's doing its thing.
Dude, I'm down.
Huh?
How do we get those?
Got to go talk to Mike at Lake Placid and see what kind of deal he can cut us.
I would literally plot every lake I have here in the forest and just put that in and go around.
And just freaking map it. Like you could do whatever you want with it.
Can you set the troll speed?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like you could go like half a mile if you wanted to, half a mile an hour?
Yeah, you can go slow, you can go fast, you can do whatever you want, man. It's essentially a little boat, man. A little fishing boat. Got your cooler mounts, you can carry 3 people on it. It's like a longer deck in the back. I know you could stand on that thing, like fish on the back deck. Very balanced. They're pretty clean, bro. Maybe I'll go talk to Mike and I'll do like a little walkthrough of it, get a little film for you guys, and everybody can check it out and see some of the cool features. There's like radio on it. There's all kind of crap, dude.
Dude, I want to see it. But listen, we got to go, man. We've
past our time.
been
We got
on for 40 minutes. Appreciate all you sticking out and staying through the rain delays.
Talking about our
Yeah.
purchases we're going to make, probably not, but we can dream, right? But we got a cool guest Thursday, guys. A really cool guest Thursday. I did go swimming for a fish for this man, and I'll do it again because this is
it wasn't your fish; it was his fish.
It was his fish. We got a glimpse. I didn't know how big it was until I'm not even going to say who the other person was in the video. We'll have to watch it Thursday. Said,
was it worth it?
It was total. In my opinion, yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
In my opinion, it was worth it.
Before that.
Oh, and I didn't know how big it was until this person said, "Oh my God, it's a big one." And I turn around and we all freak out. Like you'll see in the video, even the camera guy's like, "This fish has got to get landed." We'll talk about that all Thursday, guys. So be sure to tune in. We got a really cool guest, Ryan is Weirdo. I've been friends with this guy for a very long time and I've done some things with him. You're going to want to tune in. We got a lot to talk about being an influencer.
He's legit. He's got 50,000 people following him on Instagram, 250,000, almost 260,000 subscribers on YouTube.
And growing. And this guy puts in the work, guys. He truly fishes. He's a good soul, a good person. You're going to want to tune in. He's got the knowledge. He's got the followers. And he's got some stories that I share some of them with. So tune in on Thursday, 8:30, guys. And until then, have a great rest of the week. Tight lines and catch some big ones. Peace.
See you.